Hi, welcome to another episode of Talking with Docs. I'm Dr. Brad Weaning.
And I'm Dr. Paul Zalzal.
Paul, what are we talking about today? Really exciting.
Public service announcement.
Whoa, our first PSA.
Yeah. We are, PSA not to be confused with the prostate test.
Yes.
We are talking about Christmas lights, holiday lights, whatever you want to call them.
Christmas lights, putting them up. Why are we making an announcement about that?
We're making an announcement because we're telling people not to put them up.
There's a caveat.
Do not put up your own Christmas lights.
Don't put them up yourself, so you can still have lights.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't want you to put them up yourself.
And we're talking about little twinkly lights that go up on the top of the roof, along
on your gutter,
on your gutters. Those super high, beautiful looking. Don't get me wrong.
So nice.
I love the holidays and I love Christmas lights.
Sure, fa la 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 la.
But don't put them up yourself. Why not?
So, as orthopedic surgeons in our practice, every Christmas and every holiday season, we see people with injuries specifically related to Christmas light assembly and application.
Yeah, putting up those high twinkly lights, we see falls off the ladder, and we see common, what do you think the most common fracture you would see from this?
I'd go 4. Wrist fracture, shoulder fracture, back fracture, and then calcaneus or heel fracture.
Yes.
Because of how people fall.
That's the way you fall. I would throw ankle fractures in there too.
Ankle fracture, sure.
Right? We definitely, it's a thing. It's a thing.
But okay. Paul, I'm a young guy. I'm healthy. I'm physically fit. I work hard for a living. Why can't I get up on a ladder to put on the lights? 9 times
out of 10 you can.
Maybe even more than that.
But that one time when something goes wrong, and it's always the same thing. It's always like, it happened so fast.
Happened so fast.
Yeah.
Didn't see it coming. I thought I was being careful.
Nobody plans to fall.
No.
That's the way gravity works. It happens fast. 9.8 meters per second squared. That's how quick it accelerates you to the ground.
It doesn't care who you are. It doesn't care what the season is. It doesn't care what you're doing on that ladder.
And then it was the last string of lights I was putting up.
Always the last string.
It has to be, because you just broke something. You can't put up any more strings,
Fair
right?
enough.
Just like you always find it in the last place you looked.
Are you afraid of heights?
I'm not afraid of heights.
So do you go on the roof at all?
Rarely.
Right. So this summer, because my wife is always like, I really think you shouldn't go on the roof.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no, it's gonna be fine. And as I'm seriously, so I had to do something on the roof this summer, and I went up so slowly, and then once you get up, it's actually really hard to get off the roof onto a ladder.
Yeah.
It's very scary, and I was convinced. I thought, as I was falling, if I fell, I would think. I tell people all the time, don't do this. This is so dumb.
Yeah. I went on the roof once, and I put in those Philips Hue bulbs that change colors.
Ooh, fancy.
That's it. I'm set for the season.
Yeah,
Christmas,
nice.
Punch in, red, green. Yeah. Halloween, orange.
Nice.
Valentine's Day, red.
And I think, too, it doesn't even have to be a tall ladder. Even if you fall from a step ladder that's 2 steps, 3 or 4 feet, you can break something from 3 or 4 feet.
Yeah.
So our advice is, A, put up your lights at standing height, or hire somebody.
Yeah, hire someone to go up there. And then I used to hire someone too. We used to hire someone to go up there, and it was reasonably priced.
That's good.
But then every year, the price went up a little bit.
And COVID, price of everything went up.
Yeah. Now I got a quote to get someone to go up there and do it. It was so I'm like, is that the price to have a plane fly around my house with a banner saying Merry Christmas? Yeah. I don't need the high roller package. And it was too expensive.
No.
So that's why we just use the fixed lights, change the colors, or spotlights.
Spotlights.
Make spotlights your new favorite.
Or they have those little put up sparkly lights.
Yeah, sparkly scenes. Whatever it takes. If it becomes too expensive for you to hire someone to go out and put up those beautiful twinkly lights, look for other alternatives. Because a fall during this time of year, a fall during any time of year is not great, but especially this time of year, you don't want to spend the holidays in a cast, post-operatively after surgery, or something like that.
And accidents happen.
They do.
Last Christmas, my family thinks I'm really accident prone.
Right.
I always, how people, no one really thinks they're accident prone, but they always grocery list the many things that I've done that are silly.
Right.
So last year, there was a thing going on TikTok, and I do not recommend anyone trying this, is you take a bowl or a pot of boiling water,
Yeah.
Then you go outside when it's like minus 30, and that, so you can see where this is going. It's
Yeah.
not a good situation.
Yeah.
So if you throw it up in the air,
Yeah.
it becomes like
Snow.
Snow, yeah.
Yeah.
So I did this successfully the first time, but
Yeah.
then my youngest daughter, she didn't get it on film, so I said, "Oh, let's do this again."
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you do something once, maybe you should just drop the mic and walk
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
So I did it again, but as I went up, my glove kind of caught on the handle.
Ooh.
and then ended up pouring hot water on myself.
Scalding.
And scalding, like a little on my head and on my back.
Yeah.
And
did you get it on video?
Yeah, I made her delete it though, because
you should have shared that one first, right?
I asked her to, I'll check, but it was very traumatic for everyone involved. Don't do that.
Today I want you to go home and eat a pack of Mentos and drink 2 liters of Coke.
Check 2 liters of Coke. See
how that goes for you.
Yeah. Okay, last thing about Christmas. There's some controversy about the holidays and Christmas, and Paul, when do you start putting up your lights and when do you start playing music, that kind of stuff?
I am notoriously faulted for starting too early.
Okay, like summer?
Yeah, no, not summer, but like, after Halloween, I'm ready to go.
Because in Canada, we have nothing between Halloween and Christmas, right?
Thanksgiving, but it's not as huge a deal.
Canadian Thanksgiving is before Halloween.
Oh, delete that part.
No, don't delete that part. American Thanksgiving is what he meant. He's thinking about our American viewers. We have Canadian Thanksgiving, then Halloween, then American Thanksgiving, then Christmas.
Yeah.
So
I'm sporting Christmas jammies already. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
But I do get a lot of grief because in the OR, little known fact, in the OR we often play music, and it's good because the patient's often awake or sedated, and we like to have some music in the background.
Reduces their stress, makes them feel comfortable.
Everybody's happy when you're playing a little bit of music in the background. It doesn't take away from our concentration or anything like that, but it just relaxes everybody. So we play music, and I often get in trouble for playing music Christmas themed or holiday themed just a little too early.
Too early. Yeah.
Like nurses get angry.
Yeah, some of the nurses get very angry.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there going, geez, I hope they don't see my socks.
Yeah.
Because then it's good. And the thing about playing music in the OR, what happens is when you put on a song, or if you hit play on your phone and you're not even in control of the list, every song that comes on, it might as well be as if you composed, performed, and produced that song.
You will be judged harshly.
Because that is the criticism you get.
It's like you have a whole room of nurses who are Simon Cowell.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, maybe don't take it up with me. Take it up with Taylor Swift. I didn't write this song, right?
Right.
Don't bark at me. Bark at John Denver, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't know why Billie Eilish is so angry. Come on.
It's a childhood thing.
thing.
I don't know. I like her music.
Me too.
But some people don't.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. You get criticized harshly when you play music in the OR.
Sure.
So, we do it, but we have tough skin.
Yes, thick holiday skin.
There you go, which unfortunately most people don't. So if you do fall while you're putting up your Christmas lights, don't say we didn't tell you.
Yes, please be careful.
Yeah.
And if you like this video, please like it, subscribe to our channel.
And remember, you are in charge of your own health.
We'll see you next time.